Funny thing, they didn't want to talk about that other guy. He didn't even say anything about me. The other guy that survived. So,
Real time tunnels. And
he said he didn't want to be part of that. This, yeah, you know, talking about I think it really. It's kind of funny. It's been a really dumb. I don't know. There's a man out there, but it's not ours. It's gonna throw it out in the grass. It blew from somebody put it from upstairs, and then the lawn guy just threw it on our thing, and it's sitting out here on a towel or something. It's like, oh, we'll throw it back on the grass. I haven't been out there. They cut it today.
In a tiny life from thousands of miles from land. You're gonna die all alone in the middle of the ocean. Have no hope.
You were gonna do it. What's your home? How do I speak to them?
What? Sure. No. No.
Sure.
I don't want anything. No. I'm still full.
We were gonna do a food model tomorrow, and canceling it because half a bunch of more than 10 people was like cool all of a sudden for COVID. We used to want to get more people sick or us getting sick or somebody's got it.
Michelle, why you text me if you
A bunch of people that work for COVID.
do?
Like Bryce. Some lady in Heather, she was back in assistant, so she was in Alberta, so I'm guessing that's where she would have gone. No, well, we went for supper Friday, but don't everybody, one of the ones that got it so far was Bryce. Well, I don't know where I meant. Heather, she went on holidays last week sometime and it was going out from Heather or something, so I don't know. So she got it, then she got her sister sick. Bunch of security stuff that COVID over the weekend, other from working together. This tomorrow's my anniversary. 15th anniversary for Dakota News tomorrow.
76 days, you have to see whether the shark eats me or not. I'm done. Extreme hunger, and the body starts eating its own muscle, and his own mind. Psychological and mentally, I was just done. In an epic fight to stay alive. I just felt like I was totally beaten. Year-old custodian Steve Fallon talk me through the sailing trip of life. I remember the first time I went out sailing. I loved the immediacy of it. Wow. He's already sailed from the USA to the Canadian Islands. And is now heading on the 3,500 mile return leg back across the Atlantic to the Tasmania. I figured on the area outside it would be a month. A few weeks. So Steve, the trip is an adventure. The nonsense is a street. My life was a bit of a shambles. Marriage, myself, we had split up. And I was ready for another stage in my life. Steve is living in isolation in the open seas in a self-built boat. Will help him to get up to quickly. I was really I didn't meet people, I didn't really meet society so much. I pictured myself more as like a sea creature. In Steve's first week, weather conditions could only be better. I left the Canary Islands for a week. I had just the most idyllic sail. Just beautiful, and I listened to the radio and told folk I could go home. Do my exercise, and I guess won't exercise routine on the boat. It just felt completely at home. 800 miles and 1 week out to the mid-Atlantic. And what begins to change. The weather just started turning dirty. We'll call it wine, 35 or so knots. And the waves started growing. For an experienced sailor like Steve, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I'd seen a lot worse weather before. And so I figured, well, it'll probably be a day or two and this will scoot by. I wasn't here. Everything was fine. As night falls and the rough weather continues, Steve switches on the autopilot and bends down for the night. People think that sailing is a very quiet undertaking. It's not. Big waves are slamming against the side of the boat. You get this quite jerky motion, but I was still able to kind of lie down, and I was kind of half asleep. sudden there's this big bang on the side of the boat. There was just this huge flood of water immediately. Steve has no idea what he's hit, but the boat's hull has been torn apart. The water was rising very, very quickly. Within seconds, the water is above his head. I just thought, this boat is going to be underwater. I'm going right to the bottom. Steve's boat is sinking. He knows he has seconds to get to the life raft up on deck. So I yank on the line, and the line keeps coming out. No, nothing. This didn't work at all. Finally, boom, it pops open. Steve makes it to safety. Just as he's about to cut himself loose, a terrifying thought hits him. With the equipment that's in the raft, I will not last very long at all. Everything he needs to have any chance of survival is stowed deep inside the flooded boat. It was essential that I go back on the boat and dive down and get equipment, even though I realized that the boat could slip under the waves at any moment. Against every instinct, he knows he has no option but to dive back down into the sinking boat. It was all dark in there, so I couldn't really see anything. I could feel the ditch bit. It was tied down, and I started cutting away. Steve frees his emergency supply kit. But just as he makes it to the exit hatch, the hatch slammed closed. The boat's covered with water. I'm going down. I thought that was it. If I don't get out of here right now, I am going to die. There's 100% certainty of that. But just as Steve's lungs are about to burst, a huge wave breaks across the boat. All of a sudden, there's air. It was a huge, huge relief. With only seconds to spare, Steve escapes, clutching his vital emergency supplies. I jumped into the raft and I saw that I was drifting away from the boat. Steve can only watch as he drifts away from not just his boat, but also his dream. I went drifting off into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It just was kind of devastating. That first night, it blew hard, really cold and really wet and really scary. I was shivering a lot and I was worried about dying of hypothermia. I might not make it till the morning. Dawn breaks to reveal the true horror of Steve's situation. His boat is gone, and he is alone in the middle of the Atlantic. I'm a long way away from anybody, and I'm in a very empty part of the ocean as well. I am just this teeny little thing surrounded by this immensity of sea. It was kind of overpowering. Steve has no means of communication and knows that no one will be looking for him. I told people at home, I gave them 5 or 6 weeks after I left the Canary Islands as being, don't worry about me if I don't show up this time. Steve calculates he's 1,000 miles from land and completely at the mercy of wind and currents as they push him further westwards, out into the ocean. I was in a place where there was basically no shipping, and I really needed to get to the shipping lines to have any chance of being picked up at all. Steve estimates that the shipping lanes are 350 miles further west. But even if the wind is still pushing in the same direction, it will take him at least 2 weeks to get there. And he only has a tiny supply of emergency drinking water. I had 8 pints of water, which theoretically was good enough for maybe 8 days. Without enough water, he has almost no chance of making the shipping lines alive. It's a great irony that the world's biggest desert actually is the ocean. You can't drink any of the water there, there's no shade, and my chances of survival would be almost hopeless. Along with a harpoon and a few other supplies he rescued from his boat, Steve discovers 3 emergency water purification kits, known as solar stills. The solar stills that I had were created during the Second World War for downed pilots. I never knew anybody who'd actually used them before. I got 8 pints of water. It's over 2 weeks before I reached the shipping line. So the solar stills were absolutely critical to any long-term survival. Steve fills the still with seawater, knowing that the heat of the sun should separate the salt from the water. I have half hour, I got a whole bag of water. I kept trying them again and again and again. Steve cannot figure out how the solar stills work. It's seawater. It's just seawater. It didn't work at all. And now he faces his first full night of drift in the ocean. I was desperately lonesome, and there was no part of this that was not kind of a hellish experience. Steve knows that it's essential to solve his drinking water problem. Schools is just an idea. I mean, most survivors have relied on collecting rainwater. If Steve can use the raft's canopy to collect rainwater, he may be found answer. It was pretty much like drinking somebody's vomit. It was just so awful, it was undrinkable. The orange pigment from the canopy contaminates the water. I decided I'm never going to drink the water off the canopy. It was just too dangerous. Steve's quest to find solace out at sea has resulted in horrific isolation, and he can see no way out of this view. I wrote my own epitaph that day. My name is Stephen Callahan. I was shipwrecked at approximately this position. I'm drifting in a 6-man raft. I'm doing I realized I felt like I was totally doomed. The currents are pushing Steve westwards towards the shipping lanes. He's only trying to rescue. He's over 2 weeks away, with only enough water to last him a few days. It wasn't a lot during the long. I'm taking a little sip every now and then. Hardly even swallowing it, really. It's just me being more absorbed. I'm getting really thirsty. He eats out his supplies for a whole week. That was his only hope. So it's no. He just understand what's in the room. It's critical to figure out how to use these things. Just like go back to square one and try to figure out how this thing actually works. It's about it. He decides to rip one of his 3 precious stones apart in the hope that he can work out how to make them produce fresh water. And I found on and it had to be inflated just the right amount. And get the solar stone to produce. I thought a spoonful of fresh water was like the hugest high possible. Steve now has a tiny supply of water. But after 7 days at sea, he faces yet another problem. He's run out of food. Oh, really hungry. Just like really struggling how desperate I could become.
Yeah, hands. Go to the garbage.
There's no good there to live out here.
Okay.
Get off.
Just as he's beginning to think that the ocean is the
There
way
you can.
Yeah. Yes, I'm driving somewhere.
really
Hide.
through this year. I knew right away that if I'm fishing with a spear in an inflated raft, I'm taking no chance here.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I kept trying and nothing would work. I just couldn't spear one. It was very frustrating. Steve spends the whole day trying to catch fish. But just as he thinks he would finally succeed, the firing mechanism on his spear gun breaks. Now, I don't have a range of 6 feet possibly.
That's the key.
I have a range of about 18 inches. I was really hungry. It just really struck me how desperate I had become at that point. For days, Steve continues to try and catch fish, but to no avail.
The physical sense was incredibly depressing in terms of what I felt like that I had done with my life. It was depressing. It was the most hellish time in my life.
All Steve's attempts to catch fish failed, but if he gives up, he dies of starvation.
I knew that this was not going to be easy. The fish has got to be right under the spear tip. By day 14, I caught my first fish and I produced water. So now, as long as the raft stays in one piece and I keep it together, I have to be able to live out here indefinitely.
For the first time in 14 days, Steve has a sense of hope. But the vast and deadly ocean is not about to let him rest.
All of a sudden, flop, 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 flop against the bottom of the raft in the middle of the night. It was like, what's going on? Oh! The raft lifted up and punched off the surface of the ocean. Oh, what the hell was that?
A massive shark was attacking Steve's lifeboat.
It was going to rip apart the raft. And then I'd be left in the water and forget it. Whether the shark eats me or not, I'm done. I was so freaked out about it, I thought for sure that was going to be it. I was being attacked. This thing was really whacking away at the raft. I finally hit it a few times with a spear and then it went away.
Cans.
There's a ship right there on the horizon right in front of me.
35. Friday.
And I thought, this is it.
3-4.
After 15 days lost at sea, Steve has finally drifted into the shipping lanes.
It's perfect conditions, it's fairly calm out, completely black night, perfect for flares. It looks like the ship's coming for me. It keeps steaming towards me, and I was convinced that it had seen me. And it was close enough I could smell the diesel in the air.
To Steve's utter elation, rescue has come at last. Cheers!
And then just goes right by me. oceans, and they're rocking in its weight after it went behind. I was most disappointed in myself because I knew that was probably going to be the case with the ship. It's really, really hard to see something at sea, even if you know it's there and you're looking for it. So if you're not looking for it,
Done.
it's really hard to be seen.
Mission done.
Steve is once again left alone in the ocean. But at least
Hey.
he has the real hope of being spotted by passing ships.
All over the grotto. Just give a really careful look all the way around the horizon. Every morning was a bit of hope, and then every afternoon, yes, fatigue and despair.
For the next 10 days, Steve spots only a handful of ships. They all sail by.
I've seen ships, I've signaled them, everybody stops and picks me up.
Steve slowly begins to realize that the shipping lanes are just as empty as the rest of the ocean.
Having that whole fantasy blown to hell, basically, was definitively the hugest down.
After a month at sea, Steve has drifted right through the shipping lanes, unnoticed. And back home, nobody even knows he's missing.
So pulled with emotions. That was the first time I cried. And it was like, this is the state of my life. What are you